Hey y'all, welcome back to Golden Keys Life Coaching. All right, so really quick, let's see if I can do this fast. So life coaching, of course, we talk about everything, right? There's always topics about different things in life. So, um, I get a lot of people that come to me about um, threesomes. They want to attempt a threesome with their partner, and I get a lot of people that ask me like, what do I think about threesomes? Do they work? Is it dangerous? If you wanted to do it, how do I go about approaching my partner about it, right? So that is individual based. Okay, definitely individually based. Everybody. So first, before I say this, okay, let me start off. My religious community, click off right now. I'm telling you, this is not for you. This is for our spiritual community, open-minded community, free spirits. So if you are a churchgoer, um, and you believe in, traditional things when it comes to relationships and sex, I'm urging you to click off now, okay? Because you're probably going to be offended. So for the rest of you that actually want to know, all I can give you a few tips. Again, something like that is, like I said, I get a lot of couples that come to me with this. It's, again, individual based. It depends on the personality and the personal security level of each person involved. So I'm going to try to just give you a general version. So I'll say this: if you are a man and you've already discussed this, so this is something you should have already discussed with your partner, um, or has some kind of idea of what they might feel about it. If you've been with somebody for a certain amount of time, you kind of know what they into and what they not, what they'll go for and what they won't go for, right? Where you might can get them to bend and work with you and where you probably can't, right? So assuming that you already know, you just want to see how to approach it. The few tips, the best general tips I can give you that would be a tip for everybody, that doesn't have to be individualized. First of all, each person involved, you, your spouse, or your partner, and whoever you are considering, you have to be extremely self-aware. You have to be extremely secure in who you are. You have to know who you are, um, and you have to know boundaries, where your boundaries are. Okay, um, this is definitely not something that you want to do to try to fix a relationship or fix a marriage, because that's not it. It will probably destroy it even more. Okay, but this is not for everybody. Like, you have to have a really strong sense of self. You cannot be, insecure at all. We all have insecure moments, but it's different when you live in a perpetual state of insecurity. That cannot be none of the people involved. You cannot be an insecure person, because I promise you it's going to go left, all the way left. Someone's going to get jealous. Everybody involved have to be so secure in who they are, secure, body positive, secure in their body image, secure in their performance. Like, you cannot be insecure, okay? So that's the first thing. You have to be emotionally intelligent, okay? To be able to pick up on emotional cues from other people when they might be uncomfortable with something, when they don't like something, when they're starting to get jealous. Like, in emotional intelligence, there's no words to that. It's an energy, it's a feeling. You just have to know, like, you just have to peep out certain things and know how to respond based on what you see this person cannot articulate emotionally. Okay, so you cannot be insecure. Everybody have to be well grounded in their self-love, body image. If you are a competitive person by nature, you're going to have to check yourself in a moment like that. Okay, this is not a competition, it's a experience. Okay, and it can be done very classy, and it can be a very beautiful thing, and you can actually do this, and you and your partner go on and have a happy life. It has to be done the right way, or you will destroy everything. So you cannot be insecure, all that stuff. If you are the man and you're initiating this, and this is something that you want, you cannot pick the other party. Okay, after you discuss this with your partner, they have to pick the person to invite into your union. You cannot pick the person, because you're already setting a ground for insecurity after it's over with. So you have to let your partner choose the person that's going to join y'all. Okay, if you're a woman and you want to explore this, you have to let him pick the other person. Okay, you cannot pick the other person for many, many, many reasons. Okay, and hopefully your partner will pick someone that, you know, is appealing to you. You know what I'm saying? They know what you like, so they should be cognizant of choosing someone that you would be attracted to and that you would enjoy. Okay, so again, something like this is just meant for those that are, you know, your union is very tight, you know, your friends. This is a good experience for those who were friends before they became lovers, you know, because that friendship is the base, the foundation of everything, and it it will kind of anchor whatever happens. That friendship is going to be the anchor. Okay, but I would not suggest to attempt that to fix a relationship. You know, if you just want to spice up things, okay, great, try it out. You know, I would maybe try some other things first, because that's kind of like that's the be all end all right there. But when it's done correctly, respectfully, everybody is considered, everybody's feelings is considered. You got mature people, extremely mature, secure people, self-aware. um you know, it can be a beautiful thing. It can be very fun. It can be beautiful. And your relationship can still thrive just fine. You know, sometimes certain cities, the city that I live in, they have these underground clubs where you can go to. Typically, they're membership only. And they're very nice. They're private, they're classy, they're clean. And you and your partner can go there and explore stuff like that. You know, there's other people there that participate in those sort of things, and they might be willing to help out, you know, and then y'all walk away. You know, of course you protect yourselves, but you know, use protection. But most of these places, they already have that stuff there. But you know, and then you can walk away and y'all can just, you know, have some memories, you know, for the rest of your life. That is pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? But that's the best suggestion. And just, yes, you have to keep that competition in check, and you cannot be selfish. You cannot be a selfish lover with something like that. You have to be the kind of person that wants to go in and give, you know, the experience. So if you know, I wouldn't suggest to do that with anybody that's in your friend circle. I would suggest to maybe do this with someone that you probably may not see again, or someone that you know is on the same page, or maybe they have a couple, you know, another couple joins another couple, whatever. But the after effects, you know, it's better with if it's someone you cannot find again, or you don't have access to, you know, so that the other person is not insecure, like, oh, what if they go find them and do something with them without me, you know, because it happens. It does happen. So as far as the person, you want to be cognizant of the geographic location of this other person and how closely they are related to you. If they're too closely related, it can totally backfire. Okay, so that's all I suggest. If you are considering that for your relationship, it actually can be a very beautiful thing when done correctly. And like I said, those are the tips I can give you generally. Everything else concerning that is individual based. I have to get to know you, the other person, understand where y'all coming from to better guide you on how to do something like that. But those are kind of like the general rules that apply to everybody. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say out of 100% of couples, whether they be same sex or not, I'm going to say maybe only 30, 20 to 30% are actually capable of pulling that off and doing it successfully without destroying their relationship. Very small percentage can handle that. And most people think it's women that become insecure, but no, this is actually something where a lot of men experience a lot of their insecurities. Men, you have to check your ego in a situation like this. Women, you have to check your jealousy. You should want to present a beautiful woman to him for him to enjoy. This is what you're going to do, because you don't know if you're going to get a chance to do it again. So if you're going to do it, right? But you don't want to destroy anything in the process. So, it can be done without destroying everything, okay? But it takes strategy. It takes a lot of thought, Some people do it haphazardly, on a lower vibrational scale. All right, But, sex is sacred, It's a ritual. And to me, that's not something you want to just like do haphazardly. That's something that should be well thought out and planned to enjoy. Okay? So that's all I can say about that. So those that ask me questions about that, that's what I'm going to tell you first. All right? All right. See ya. If you want to see the rest of this video, if you're on Instagram watching this, you can go over to my YouTube channel, Golden Keys Life Coaching, and get the rest of the video. All right. Happy Friday, y'all. Take care.